have to wait. You have to wait. It's hot. I'm sorry. I'm trying to cool it off. I'm trying to cool it off with the AC. Hold on. Hold on. You're so demanding. Shh. Hold on. Bubba, it's very hot. It's very hot. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying. Hold on. 2 seconds. Okay. Here. Okay. Is that better? Is that better? Look at you. You're drooling here. I mean, seriously. It's a napkin. You're drooling. You're drooling. You're such a demanding little boy. I'm sorry, it's hot. This time it came out very, very hot. Most times it comes out kind of cold. This time, they got it right. I'm sorry. I know you're mad about it. I understand. I get it. I know. You do know that you had a full breakfast this morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. It's a loud morning. This is Tiffany and Mario. We are on our way to Southeast Veterinary Neurology. That's just a napkin. For Mario's 67th Cytosar infusion. 67? 68? 68. Honey, relax. Sit. We're on our way for 68. He's being a little demanding because if you watch, you know that I usually swing by Dunkin' Donuts on our way to get him a little egg and cheese snack because he's always such a good boy, and he's done this now 68 times in his life, so I think he deserves a little snack, a little treat. But this time it came out too hot, so he has to wait while I have it on my lap cooling off, and he's not happy about it at all because, as you can see, the one thing that is not affected by this terrible disease that he has is his appetite. So we're on our way to number 68, and there has not been much change, unfortunately, at home. I'm cooling it. Hold on. There has not been much change at home, unfortunately. We did bump up his prednisone the last go round for this 3 weeks that he was home to 2.5. Pills twice a day to see if that would make a difference. No more. No more. And, oops, some traffic. Alright, this is the last piece, baby. There. I was gonna save it, but unfortunately it has not made much difference. He's still having vision issues. He's very spunky right now, as you can see, because food is involved. He's very demanding with food. Look, you ate it all. All gone. There you go. Now you can relax. So I know he saw that, but so he's a little bit quieter, a little bit snugglier, needier. Definitely still having the vision issues that I can tell. So depending on what they say today, I may have them try, or that we may try to add cyclosporine to the mix, which is a second immunosuppressant drug. With his immune system being suppressed and compromised, he's more susceptible to things. But now that he's not going to the rescue every day, it's not as risky, because when we were going to the rescue every day, if we would get a new dog in from Miami-Dade or from Broward or from Palm Beach, and they come in, and most of the times they have kennel cough or they have other things, and then they're in the yards and they're in the house and people are around them, and it was very easy for him to pick up something. Now he's just at home, or he's here at the neurologist, so it's a little bit safer. I still have to worry because I have to walk him. I don't have a yard. There are other dogs in the neighborhood. That, I assume, is how he picked up his E. coli infection that he's been fighting for the last 2 months, 3 months, which hopefully has subsided. He finished his last round of the new antibiotics last week. Look, I don't have anything, honey. You ate it, baby. It's all gone. All gone. I don't have anything. You're drooling. You had a full breakfast and a snack wrap. I know. Mama should have got you too, huh? I know. I'm a bad mom. So once they do his checkup today and everything that they do, and they call me, I guess we'll discuss what they think the best option is, if we should give it a try with the cyclosporine and see if it makes a difference, see if his vision comes back. If it's going to come back, I assume it'll come back fairly quickly. Like, we will know the difference between this appointment and the next appointment, because when we first got him surrendered to us, he was completely blind. He could not see anything. He was bumping into walls. You could tell he could not see anything. And then we did the first treatment, and within that 3-week time, I could tell that he could see again. So, it could be something where we go, all right, let's put him on for 3 weeks and see if it makes a difference. If it doesn't make any difference, or if he changes in any other ways, not just his vision, but if he seems tired or lethargic, or, stop it. If he starts taking it and he's just his normal self and no adverse side effects and he potentially gets his vision back, then great. I know losing his vision is not the end of the world, but it's just not something I want for him if we can prevent it. He's such a happy little guy. He loves to play and he loves to wrestle with his foster brother Cloud, and I would hate for him not to be able to see him and try to navigate through that. I think it would be hard for him. So if we could prevent it, that's the ultimate goal. If we can't, then it is what it is, because I am realistic. I know that every day with him is a gift. I know that when we rescued him and I took him home to foster, that he had a timeline, that the disease that he had is a terminal disease, that there is no cure. It's a little bit hard to wrap your head around it when you see him on a day-to-day basis, and for the last almost 4 years he has just been this ball of energy, happy-go-lucky, goofy, bossy and demanding and just a little love bug who, if you did not know he was terminal, you would have no idea. He just seemed like a young, healthy, happy little guy. So even though I know in my head that he does have a terminal disease, I know that there is a timeline. When you have been around basically a healthy dog in all outward aspects, it's still hard to swallow that he might be declining. But we're going to do everything we can to fight it every step of the way until he is no longer able to, until it starts affecting him adversely. It has not. He has not had any bad reactions to any of the treatments. He has not had any bad side effects to any of the treatments. He just comes home, he goes to bed. Well, he comes home, he eats dinner, he gets his meds, and then he goes to sleep. But it's also a very long day for him, so it's expected that he would sleep. And then he wakes up the following morning, ready to go. So, until that changes, which it could, he could start having bad side effects or not feeling well, or, a myriad of things could happen. And then we'd have to really make some tough decisions. But we're not there yet. We're still in the process of trying to keep the diseases at bay and trying to keep him as healthy as possible and trying to give him the best quality of life. So if adding another medication that will suppress his immune system further will potentially give him his lost vision back, then I think it's worth it to try. But again, I put that all in the hands of the experts, of the doctors who went to years of schooling and who see patients like Mario all the time and have experience. So I will take everything they have to say into consideration. We of course discuss things. The last time they wanted to push off his Cytosar a week again because of that E. coli infection, I said no. I said absolutely not. Because when we had to do it the last time, because his white cells had dropped so low, that's what caused him to start losing the vision in his one good eye. Because because we did put off the Cytosar for a week. So that was something I was not willing to do again. I asked him how risky it was to give him the Cytosar, and they said it's not like it was last time when his white cells dropped really low. That was very risky, and that's why we decided not to go through with it that time. But this time around, I was like, nope, we need to give it to him. I'm not waiting. I'm not potentially taking his vision away completely by waiting another week. So they, like I said, they're the experts. They went to school, but we do discuss things, and of course I ultimately have the final say in what we do with Mario as far as his treatments with them, because he is in my house and I do see him on a daily basis and interact with him, and I know him best. So you doing okay back there, mister? Yeah. We're almost there. We're almost there. I don't have anything. I know that's what you're looking for. Look, my hand's up here. Right? See, and his vision is so weird. The things that, you know, I know he can see, and then certain things where it's like, why can't you see that? Why can you see this thing at this time and not this at this time? It's sad. But I, of course, will keep you guys posted on his exam and what the doctor says and what we decide when I pick him up later this afternoon after his treatment. As always, I do have the donate button on this video. If you would like to donate for his treatment today, for his ongoing medical care. I just had to pick up some more prednisone for him because we upped his dosage. We go through it faster. So I just had to pick up pred for him, a refill. So that's an ongoing cost for him. All the blood works are ongoing. The extra blood works and the urinalysis that they've had to do several times to see if the infection has cleared. That is a decent cost. The extra antibiotics that he has now been on, he's been on 3 rounds of antibiotics. So it is very costly. So I do have the donate button, as well as all the other ways you can donate in the verbiage of the post. As always, we do accept PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, and checks. Or you can donate very easily right here through Facebook with the donate button. We appreciate every single dollar that comes in as a donation. Right, buddy? Right, buddy? You gotta say thank you. Say all these nice people are the reason that I am still here. Almost 4 years. Right? Gonna have a big party, big celebration in a couple weeks when we hit that 4 years. Yes, we are. Because if you followed him from the beginning, you know when he was diagnosed as terminal, we were told dogs with his disease and his version of the disease, basically 2 years is what most will get if they're lucky. And that was heartbreaking to hear. But we went in it full force, saying we were going to do everything possible to give him every chance and give him the best life possible for however short it was going to be. And miraculously, because of all of you and your generosity and your support and your love, this boy is going to make it to his 4-year anniversary. Right, mister? That's right. That's right. So, thank you all very much. I appreciate all of you. We are pulling in to the neurologist right now, so I will have to sign off, and I will be back later when I pick up. So thank you all again so very much for all your continued love and support of Mario and our organization and ongoing mission. This is Tiffany and Mario, 100 Plus Abandoned Dogs of Everglades, Florida. Mario, say bye. Say bye-bye.